Hi, my name is Zubair Sajid and I'm a student at the University of Salford studying an undergraduate degree of sports science at programme level 4. Practitioner school development has allowed me to differentiate between my personal skills and achievement to a job role associated with sports science and strength conditioning. From this, I wrote up a report where I covered my strengths and weaknesses and also a development plan on how I'll be able to pursue a career in strength conditioning. The role I've chosen again is strength conditioning, which I've looked and researched for through many years, and through the research it's made me want to pursue this career even further. So I did some tests, a personal profile test to see the strengths and weaknesses I have. The first test was the Belbin self-perspective test, and I found out that I'm a resource investigator. The test showed that I have contacts outside the world, so through social networks such as Twitter and Facebook, I'm in contact with many strength conditioners around the world, so when needed help in the job, I can contact these strength conditioners for any advice and help needed to train these athletes to the level they need to be trained at. The weakness is towards the end of practice I can lose momentum. The second test was a leadership test, and it was the results from this I got was delegated. I can make decisions. I'm good at making decisions, and when a decision is made, needed to be made in the job, I can make the decision straight away. However, the downfall was I cannot work as a team member, and this may cause conflict as I have to work with a head coach. The third test was a Honey and Mumford test, learning style test. This was the results I got was that I'm an activist. A positive of this was that I'm really enthusiastic and excited for the project to get started and going on. This is good as I would fully devote myself to the athletes and training them to the level they need to be trained at. Weaknesses that I can get bored if something goes on for too long. Another test was the Goldman's intelligence test, and I come out high on this, where I can use my emotions effectively to motivate myself. And also I learned that I can consolidate people that are feeling down in the group to get them involved and join them into the activities that are taking place. The downfall is that people I find insulting, I may ignore them. So then I moved on to the personality test, the INDEC personality test, where the results on this showed that I've got an extrovert and stable personality. Strengths of this is that I can adjust myself to any given environment, so this will be a positive in the job role where I'll have to sometimes give lectures in a lecture hall or work in a gym environment, so it won't be a problem. The downfall is that I can get touchy and aggressive if too much is going on at the same time. After that, I compared my CV to the job, and I've done many volunteer work throughout my years at the local football club, Oldham Green FC, and I've worked with players from the ages of 12 to 20, and this will be positive as I will be working with athletes from the ages of 20 to 22, so I can use the strategic coaching methods I use in the voluntary work to help me in the training. Another thing I picked out on my CV was that I've played a lot of badminton, and the job requires me to train athletes that are professionals at badminton, so I can use the skills and positively transfer this into the training of these athletes. The job also required me to work with athletes around the world, so learning cultures will be another area of development for me. So I take language tuition, where I will be able to communicate with other athletes properly. Other areas to develop were to follow instructions given to me by authority. I can do voluntary when I'm working under a coach, which is voluntarily transferred onto the job, where it requires me to work under a head coach. Concentration can be another area to work on using websites such as UCL that help me to improve my concentration levels. Communication is another area to be worked on, and it could be stronger. So I can get more involved in lectures and stuff like that, which would positively transfer into the strength and conditioning job. Controlling my emotions can be another area, so I can focus on the job and work with everyone. To obtain this development for the job, I will need to take out a loan to pay for the expenses needed for the required resources. And also the job required me to have a degree. The degree is 3 years long, and after this I would also have to enroll in a course submitted by the UKSC for a year, and from that I become a professional strength conditioner. And thank you for listening.